I'll fly, and I'll fly until the end of the sky. So I'll be the one who doesn't have to say goodbye.
Hello guys, come live action done by me, Mark Hyder. My Little Pony Season 7, Episode 23, Secrets and Pies. Let's get this episode started.
Berry Punch. Ship in the background.
Ship.
Derpy! Ship Derpy. Derpy. Derpy!
Are those real measurements? How do you keep track without a recipe?
I think it is more art than science. And this will
Art
be
than
my
science.
masterpiece.
Oh, a masterpiece.
Rainbow Dash's 73rd wonderful training session.
I thought you were going to say
really?
73rd birthday.
Me too.
I know. The pie is blueberry because wonderful outfits are blue. The crust is rainbow for obvious reasons. But the most special part is the 73 super secret sweets and spices that represent each training session.
What spices?
Could you
What
My God.
spices?
Pinkie is best organizer.
Berry mash in a towel?
I think we learned that a long time ago.
Oh, that was Twilight's
You sure are
thing.
going to a lot of trouble for Rainbow Dash's pie.
She's the party pony. What do you expect?
Yeah.
My pies are her favorite. It's worth.
How'd you know that? How'd you know
See
that?
her happy. Now I'm gonna need some cocoa
Chip.
bar.
Chip.
Cocoa bar.
Ooh, a nice cocoa bar.
You know how much sugar is in that? You know how much sugar is in that?
Twilight, that's hilarious. You
Chip.
don't mix chocolate into a
Chip.
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 This is my mid-morning pie-making chocolate fuel that keeps this pie-baking train chugging down the tracks.
Okay.
Chuck him out.
Break time's over. Now let's finish this pie.
Now let's get a sugar rush.
Choo-choo!
Oh, you're being foolish right now. Okay.
Or Thomas the Train.
Stop it! I hate that. I do.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me.
Big adventures, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Who's Chair? Shut up.
Oh, back to Wonderbolts Academy.
Yep. That's it, fine.
Ship, background.
Nice work, Crash. You really added
Sky Singer and Vapor Trails, I think that's her name.
Yeah.
What the heck? Ship!
Oh, hello, Rich Dash. Ship!
Ship.
Lost in Mag.
73rd training session? That's
Yeah.
specific.
You know
Yeah,
it's
very,
classified, right?
very.
I'm just so proud and happy.
Oh,
Josh
I've been
Hamilton.
counting all your
Josh
sweet
Hamilton.
sessions, and I'm
How long
going to
did
your
it take
100,
you to
but I
get
got too
them?
excited, and I know how much you love pie. So happy 73rd training session!
What? You didn't have to do
It's
this.
not
Ship!
I know I didn't have to, but I really wanted to.
What was that face?
Have a bite.
What's that?
So,
Guess it was nothing.
Saw that coming.
This pie is the best I've ever had.
Okay, Bly.
Cinnamon?
Oh, I'm sure. So.
You'd love it. Have more. I made the whole thing for you.
Eat it.
Oh, that's so great. But I need to go change. And then I have to take
something's
Tank
up,
to the
Rainbow.
vet.
What you not
His
telling
wrong
me?
with Vic?
sword is
What's wrong with
starting
Tank?
acting up again.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
mind if I take this pie with me?
Of course not.
Ship, background.
My ship that Sugar Cube
Ooh,
ordered
a
in.
woman swoop there.
Congratulations again.
What was that pony though? Who was
It's
that
not
pony?
Paper Trail again. Paper Trail and Slicing.
Yeah, but who did the loop?
I knew she'd love it.
Mission accomplished.
It's in the bin.
Is that why it's in the bin?
Oh.
That
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh dear.
you didn't see a blueberry
Okay.
ingredient pie with a
Yeah.
slice eaten out of it in here, did you?
Chip.
Oh no, is Pinkie Pie gonna go back to Pinkamena Diane Pie?
That would be ridiculous because I made it for Rainbow Dash and she loves my pie.
It's
She
not
would
called
never throw them
Secrets
away
of
like trash
Pies.
in the trash with others.
Chip.
Ship, ship, ship.
Right.
This sounds like Shining Armor. A Batman transition, okay then.
Batman, come on.
I did
It's
have all the
fine.
chocolate this morning.
It's the Pinkie Pie back. Wow, Pinkie Pie back cave. Wow.
If I wasn't seeing things,
We said it before though.
with my pie, that would be bananas.
I am banana. I am banana.
She's going crazy.
Too much sugar. Sugar rush.
Imposter who throws delicious
Sugar
pies
rush.
away.
Oh, okay. That's...
Has she been brainwashed by a pie-eating evil queen?
What?
Wait a minute, is that...
Rainbow Dash is too stubborn to be brainwashed.
Was that an Easter
Plus,
egg?
she hates washing. There's something else going on here.
Huh.
Let's look up a few of the more recent pies I've made for her.
Okay
The
then.
boysenberry
Okay,
pie made for
Batman.
her birthday, and her 3 half-birthday lemon meringues, and the It's Not Your Birthday But Here's a Pie Anyway Day custard pie. She ate
It's not your birthday, but here's a pie anyway.
What an occasion.
That's right.
Another
Oh! Ship in the background.
Dippy! Dippy!
Huh. Guess it was
Yeah, I bet
nothing.
it was.
Cheese sandwich again? Nope.
Awesome! 3 lemon meringues?
Lemon
Hey,
meringues.
what's that over there?
Wow.
Oh, never mind. Great pies.
That's not.
It's Not Your Birthday But Here's a Pie Anyway Day!
The guitar pony. Okay then.
No way. Check that out.
Again, the season of callbacks continues.
Not even my birthday. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Guess it was nothing. But that custard was everything.
Custard's awesome.
Have I ever really seen Rainbow Dash eat one of my pies? Look when somebody points behind me.
That's a good question, actually.
Good one.
I'd really actually have to go back and look to see if that's a fact or not. Oh!
Oh!
Oh no,
Callback.
it's mystery in the Friendship Express.
Yeah.
Telling me you
Another
That's
callback?
fair.
Are you serious? I'm also getting Granny Investigates vibes here.
Yeah.
Or, negative. I thought she wasn't.
That is
What?
not right.
Interesting.
That is not right.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Mark's favorite, or Thomas's favorite pony.
On the pie case, I've labeled you all
Oh, wow.
ponies of interest, so it's best you tell me everything you know.
Well, we have been getting mysterious monthly pie donations.
Would you be able to pick these pies out of the lineup?
Oh, another call.
Here, Rainbow Dash.
Spike.
The episode of callbacks. Back to Fluttershy
Yeah.
leans
When
in.
did it start?
See, not
About
Nicole
a
Oliver
week
again.
ago, poor Tank
Hello,
had
Nicole.
all the telltale
Hi,
signs of
Nicole.
sugar overload.
And
Michelle
Tank.
think business reptilian indigestion.
And this all happened the day after I made Rainbow Dasha. Thanks for lending me your jacket, Peach Pie.
Hey,
The piece of
yes,
pie
Sherlock.
plopping into place, but the picture isn't pretty. Notice a P alliteration pie.
It's Pinkie Pie, don't question it.
Well,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Interesting. Did
okay.
you have the lab analyze
Oh,
the
perfect
color of that
storage.
pie?
No, but you know, Miss Cheerily was in here not long
Let me
ago.
get this
Really?
straight.
The
This
class
is
hamster was
Batman,
having similar
Sherlock
symptoms.
Holmes with a bit of CSI.
Perhaps it's a pie pandemic.
Pie pandemic.
Oh my god, that's bad
Pony
fun.
patient 0.
Lesson 0.
Actually,
I do always have to remind the fools and fillies
You
not
might have
to
a
share the
sister
pies
soon,
with
you
the
know.
class hamster.
Hello,
Never know.
Shirley.
Animals just can't
Share.
digest pony
Share.
food.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
do these pies
bullshit.
Yeah.
thank
Those
you.
eyes.
She drops off her day
Yes.
after Rainbow Dash's hat
That's
birthday
nice
pie
artwork,
every
bless you,
year.
sir.
Did you say
Share.
Bullshit.
after her hat
Yeah.
Damn it.
Grief.
Very interesting, because I give her a pie on her half birthday every year, and I have a feeling it's the same pie.
Mmm.
Well, wherever it comes from, the students just love it.
I'm so glad. At least I can be sure some pony is.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
She didn't.
That's EG reference. Sorry,
This
that's.
is so CSI.
Yeah, very
CSI.
EG.
Yeah, that is.
Oh
That is
dear.
oh!
Oh dear.
And don't tell me
Don't
this
point
only
at me like
started
that.
recently. It's been
This
going
is
on
so
for
a callback to Party for One.
There's one thing I know. You can't
So a callback. Okay then. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely EG referenced.
Rainbow Dash doesn't like pie, and she's been lying to me about it the whole time.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's cool,
Oh, dear.
man.
Hey, that's Rarity's job. Applejack.
Pinkie Pie! Pinkie
She's in
Pie!
trouble.
Oh,
Please,
oh,
please don't be Robin.
nice,
Oh, party planning cave. Right.
nice.
Please don't be Robin.
You
What?
okay? Or are you just screaming for fun?
Screaming is fun, but I'm not okay.
No, it's not. It hurts your vocal cords like crazy.
Oh, that's,
She's been lying to me.
Lie.
Every pony loves your pie.
Oh, element of honesty.
Really?
I see.
Blast at
I
it.
Shit.
see.
Thank you. And I could swear I've seen her eat one of your pies before.
Have you really?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
too close.
Shit.
I thought I had. That's why I said it.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Maybe I haven't.
Exactly. Because it's all been a sham.
A sham?
Laughing at
Wow.
my pies behind
It's a
my
sham.
back, scheming of a way to get rid of them for years.
Like it's like a hoax. It's like a mini hoax. This is
What?
Oh
this
my-
Halloween episode. This
Oh my
Halloween episode.
God.
I've been calling for Halloween
What?
episodes.
The heck?
And
Oh,
now, I will destroy
Is this
these
a
pies
reference to
for an
freaking Sunset
abomination,
Shimmer?
freeing the land of these disgusting pies forever!
there's the Archman's disappointment.
Good riddance, strawberry cream, and peaches aplenty. It's on apple crumble.
This
and
is Halloween.
lemon
This is Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
Oh,
surprise!
Whoa.
I really don't think that's what's happening.
Oh, dear.
I know so.
I
Oh.
know
I've got
so.
just the thing to get your mind off all this madness.
Wow.
We've had a great apple harvest, so I was hoping you could whip up a few of your delicious pies.
Apple pies.
Yes,
Apple pie?
I will make pies.
Buzzing?
Lots of pies. I'm
Buzzing?
going to make Rachel
That's a
so many
reference to
pies,
something.
You'll force her to admit the truth, or I'll catch her in the act of getting rid of them. Operation Pie of Lies is a go.
Pie of
Thanks,
lies.
Applejack. I knew I could count on you to come up with a plan.
I don't think that's what I did. Also, how do you get out of here?
Did you work out? You should have worked out
Harry.
before.
Shit!
Oh, what's happening?
Uh,
The unofficial Wake Your Friends Up Day!
what?
I've never heard of Wake Your Friends Up Day.
Well, it's unofficial,
Friends Up
but I
Day.
made you your favorite pie in celebration. Ta-da! Gifts are the
Well,
second
then
most
we're
important
friends
part of
again.
Wake Your Friends Up Day.
What's the first most important part?
Accepting the gifts and enjoying them immediately.
Just woke
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry I forgot about Wake Your Friends Up Day.
Is she just a cake person and not a pie person?
Here!
I saw.
Ah!
What the heck?
Hey.
What the?
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
was that lightning dust on the freaking, was that lightning dust?
How? Where?
Oh.
Why? How?
Look behind.
Can't be allergic to
No,
fire.
watch the airway, watch the
74
thing.
wonderful
Remember,
gifts.
newbie dash?
Pie. Now eat it.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
It's a little
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
I haven't even trained yet. Well, I wanted to pre-celebrate because I already know how great you're gonna do.
Pre-celebrate. Yeah,
Eat the
okay.
pie.
Eat the pie, eat the pie.
Oh.
Did I not call that? Did I seriously not call that?
Oh, actually,
Newbie dash callback.
Always check both
This
ways
is like-
before crossing
Wow,
the
this is-
runway.
This is like the episode of
Make
callbacks.
sure you didn't sustain any internal injuries.
Oh my
Might be to
god.
noob. That was Pinkie, that.
She can
The pie!
disassemble herself and put herself back together. There's nothing wrong with her.
Ah! Some pony help me!
Spider-Man reference?
Rainbow Dash, thank goodness you're here.
Oh
I
my
was trying to fix the top part
god.
of my pie pyramid, but the whole thing became unstable. And there's only one
Stable.
way to save me. We have to eat the pies. Don't worry, I got you.
Serious murder, well.
Right. Or you could say me that way.
Yes, because you're
Did you forget about the winks?
Uh,
Oh dear.
hmm.
Dinky. Dinky had, derped eyes, too.
So have a pie. Have a
Boomerang again?
How'd you gonna carry all that?
You love them.
Is she torturing her again? She's
What
kind
the
of
hell
torturing
was
her.
that?
I can't wait to eat all these pies.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh man.
Clever.
Delicious. You
Pinky,
did it
are
again,
you
Pinky.
blind? These expressions on these faces.
Jeff.
Rainbow Dash, there you are. I made a pie for every pony, and who hasn't eaten hers yet.
Oh no.
Lesson 0.
Oh, fuck.
Fluttershy.
Lesson
Lesson
zero.
0.
Lesson 0, Pinkie Pie.
Oh my god.
I just really like to watch
Yes.
others enjoy
Yes.
my pies.
That's that
Oh,
first. You
no.
know, we had
Chip.
Pinkie Pie.
Oh no.
You sure you don't have to blink?
Me? No, I'm not much of a blinker.
Oh
Don't
my
mind me. Go
God.
ahead and take a bite.
Well, do I want to take a big bite or a small bite? I just don't know. Or maybe medium. No, definitely not medium.
She can explode. She's gonna explode.
Look at the teeth.
Now she sounds like Fluttershy.
Do you have any milk?
No.
Dun.
Okay then. Hi, Twitter.
You kidding me?
Wow. Now we have the meat
Never mind.
chips.
Your pies are just too good to resist.
What? No, no. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Can't take it.
Oh, where are these behind
Everything
you?
okay, Pinkie?
Chip.
Chip.
Everything
Chip.
is not okay. You hate my pies.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw what you did. Well, I didn't see what you did, but I know that you've been fake eating my pies. You threw away the pie I made for your 73rd wonderful training session, and I know you secretly somehow got rid of all the other pies I gave you. Admit it!
Right there.
That's
Uh,
crazy. What do you think I did? Somehow make them all disappear into thin air?
It's gonna fall on her.
yes.
Called it.
Oh, okay. So maybe
Have you got
I
a pinky
made
sense,
one of
Skylar?
them disappear into thin air.
How could you?
What? I just wanted to share these amazing pies with the folks of Cloudsdale. So I was trying to send them up
Sam?
via.
Where's your
mail.
generosity,
Applejack.
Rainbow?
Said
Where's your
they were
generosity?
delicious.
Well, obviously that's because
That's not her element.
Applejack is not.
Amnesia.
brainwashed.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash is not generosity. She's loyalty.
Yeah, but
Your
it's
memories
just
are
like
fine. You hate
it all
one,
connects.
you
It all
not
connects.
pick,
Yeah.
you pie for it every year.
Yeah.
Pie that you
Oh,
probably just
dear.
throw away, or give to charity, or destroy with your laser eyes.
He gave.
Laser eyes.
Well, that's a bit too far, Pinkie.
What? No, I can explain.
I don't want to hear it.
This is holy shoot.
Oh no.
She won't listen to me.
Chip.
Let me
Chip.
apologize.
Oh, Rainbow Bot.
Terrible.
Well,
Yeah,
you have
Skittle
been
butt,
lying to
yeah.
her. To all of us, actually.
Yeah. Is there anything else you're lying about that we should know?
Oh dear.
Well, not that I can think
Oh.
of off the top of my head.
Oh dear.
Is it
Oh,
my
the honest-
fault that
the
I don't
honest
like
eyebrow.
pies? And not just
She's a
Brony's
cake
pies,
person. She's not a
all
pie.
pies.
She's not a pie
I know
person.
how much
Pony.
Rob loves
Sorry.
pies, and if I told her I didn't like them, it would have crushed her.
You kinda crushed her anyway.
But
Yeah.
you're right. I guess I should have just eaten the pies in the first place.
Or just told her the truth.
That's it. I know how I can make it up to her.
Oh dear.
How?
Oh no.
This time.
Wait, what the heck?
You.
Oh, Pepper, what have you done?
Oh, the only way to lure her out. I see.
Oh, it's you.
You.
Wait,
Nice butt, yeah.
I know
Why was that
now
funny?
I should have been honest with you from the start because lying to your friends is wrong. And
Yes.
because getting rid of all those pies was a giant hassle. I mean, do you have any idea how many pies you have?
Yeah,
There's Twilight
Applejack's
Space.
I
reaction.
know exactly how many. Have a very detailed piling system.
Piling
For
system. Oh my
The
god,
point
that's
is,
bad.
I thought the hassle was worth it just to spare your feelings, but I was wrong. So, to make up for it, I made this pie
Oh
for you.
dear lord.
Oh.
Well, I guess I made
It looks like the changeling hive.
Point is, I'm eating this pie for friendship.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Silly circular monstrosity is a pie.
I know I can't go back and eat all the pies you made for me in the past, so instead, I'm gonna eat this giant one for you now.
Oh dear.
So,
Oh,
here I go.
Here I go.
Oh,
One
no.
challenge.
Oh, oh.
I can't watch you do this. I mean, is that crust or some kind of concrete?
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea.
Oh, I can't believe
Who
you're
made the
going to
pie
make this
then?
terrible pie for me. It's ridiculous, and this whole thing is overly complicated, and I think I finally understand why you lied.
Whoa, what's that? Huh, guess it was nothing.
I'm so glad you enjoyed my pie.
Sure.
Oh, never mind. Great pies.
Great pie.
Nice eyes.
No way, check that out. It's not even my birthday. Oh, sorry, guess it was nothing. But that custard was everything.
Seeing you eat my pies makes me the happiest pony in all.
But you didn't see her eat them.
Yeah.
I know it does.
Oh, nice. Nice eyes
I
there,
did a lot of
Rainbow.
ridiculous and overly complex things to get rid of my pies because it made you happy to see me happy. Just like I went to a lot of effort to make you the pies because it made me happy to see you happy.
Yes.
And if you're willing to go through all of that, it really shows how much you're willing to do for your friends.
Oh, nice eyes,
Ah,
Applejack.
shucks.
Oh, Rainbow Dash, don't.
Chip!
Don't.
Give me a hug.
Chip!
Remember,
Chip.
be honest with me.
Oh dear.
I could have told her that.
Yeah.
Cool. How about this? Your hugs are too tight.
That's normal.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Oh!
That was excellent. Oh, wow.
Thomas, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Okay, that's My Little Pony season episode 23, Secrets of Pies Boy Feelings episode, Thomas.
10 out of 10. And poofs down. That was excellent.
Hoops down.
It was a poofs down. 10 out of 10. Golden Applejack, I think. Because that was just funny in a way. I had a few references, like Batman, because Pinkie had the
In the
pie
back
cave.
cave. In her
Yeah.
in her pet.
She
pet
dressed,
cake.
and it was a continuity again with the
Oh, God.
mystery.
There was a
and the
number
Friends
of
Express.
throwbacks in this episode. There was a ton of throwbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, being
Like this was
Sherlock,
to the seat.
being Sherlock Holmes.
This is the freaking. This was like the episode of callbacks. Like no crap.
Was it 3 or 4? I think it was 3 or 4 in there.
There was EG
Was-
reference.
Yeah.
There
I
was
was going to say there was also CSI as well because of the
mystery on the Pony Express.
Yeah.
Or French Express.
Yeah.
yeah, and there was a reference to CSI as well
Yeah.
because of
I guess
the
I had to-
body thing. You know, when she went to Dr. Fauna, looking at Tanks's
I don't watch CSI.
skeleton.
Yeah.
X-ray basically, and finding certain objects and stuff. But absolutely excellent episode. I think there were a few ships in there.
It wasn't many as last week, but there was still ships.
No,
You might be surprised.
there were some nice eyes though. Nice facial expressions from Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Pinkie and Twilight. As I said, there was a CSI reference in there as well because when Pinkie went to Dr. Fauna's veterinary.
Veterinarian.
That's a callback from season when Fluttershy.
Well, let's just say surgery.
Fluttershy leans in. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Sanctuary episode.
She analysed that Tank had a pie inside Tank.
Of a shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really funny. Made me laugh. I don't know if they were really good. It was kind of like the behaviour of Blythe Baxter in a way when she's trying to cover that she can speak to pets, but trying to make lame excuses.
Yeah, I think I know.
Saying to their friends that What? Pet? What? I didn't speak pet. I was just barking like a dog because I want to do that. Woof, 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 woof. All right, you go now. Bye. Phew. That sort of thing. So Rainbow was pretty much Blythe Baxter in that episode. So
Oh
voice
god!
actor.
Oh god! Really?
It was,
Really?
yeah, same voice actor. So it's kind of like a swap, if you will.
Wow.
You know, because Blythe was doing all those excuses to hide the fact that she can talk to the pets, but her friends and relatives don't know that she can speak to the pets. But this time, it's Rainbow Dash's turn. So,
Yeah.
to make lame excuses on why she can't eat the pies. But, yeah.
Sorry.
10 out of 10. Golden Applejack. Sparrow.
I truly do not know how to feel about it. It's a 50-50 kind of for me. Okay, the idea, like the moral, is good. Like, instead of, saying, I don't like this, and hurting their feelings, do something else to make them feel good. That's good, but the story behind the episode, I found stupid. I'm sorry, I found it dumb. It was really stupid. Why can't Rainbow Dash just say, I'm not a pie person, I'm a cake person? Pony, sorry.
Yeah.
That I found really, really silly. That to me was just it was like a What About Discord level again. I'm sorry, but it was that point. It was to that point. While there were some funny parts in it that really caught me laughing and all that stuff, I just think this episode didn't need to exist. I'm sorry, but I just really don't feel like it needed to exist. I didn't care for it. I really didn't. First bad episode of season 7, in my opinion. Because the plot behind it was just so dumb. Rainbow hates pie. She doesn't like pie. Okay, then. Accept it. If she doesn't like pie, she doesn't like pie. But the fact that she did it to, make Pinkie feel good and, well, that stuff was good. But eventually it was going to come back and bite her in the bum. It was going to come back and it was going to, eventually be, brought to Pinkie's attention that she doesn't like the pies. Something, this is a common thing with everybody. You can avoid it, and you can avoid it, and you can avoid it, but eventually you're going to get caught. You're going to be found out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This one, to me, was just an episode that didn't need to exist, in my opinion. Excuse me.
Or it told the story in a different way.
I just didn't like it. It was, although there was funny moments and random moments, I just really, really don't think this episode needed to exist. It could have really... the story could have been taken to a much better aspect than just Rainbow hates pie, and Pinkie is trying to find out why she doesn't like her pies. And then, you find out in the end why she did it. But eventually you're going to get found out. So to me, that's kind of a pointless thing. There's funny things in this episode. There's some good things in this episode. But to me, this is the first bad episode of season 7. I'm sorry, but Josh, you did bad. This was just a stupid idea. This is more like something you would see in G3. I am so sorry to say that, but this is more like something you would see in a G3 episode, not G4. Although there was that one part where Pinkie Pie, I guess, was imagining what Rainbow did to the pies.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That was really cool. I think that's a reference to Sunset Shimmer as the She-Demon. Seriously. And there was a lot of EG references too in this. The chart that Pinkie made to determine what was going on, that was definitely an EG big thing, especially when she was connecting the dots.
It should have.
Wow, that is so EG reference right there.
It should have been.
That's friendship games.
It should have been a pie chart.
Seriously?
But I just don't. I don't know. There was a lot of callbacks in this episode that I like, but this one, no, it just didn't hit it for me. It was pretty dumb. I just found it dumb. This is in What About Discord's level, if not even more pointless than, What About Discord. I'm sorry, but this episode looked like something that belonged in G3 to me.
It seemed rushed.
I don't care for it.
It did seem a bit rushed.
Yeah, rushed. Very rushed. Very rushed. Like, the plot was just so childish. I'm like, okay, I know it's a show for kids, but why can't Rainbow just say I'm not a pie pony? Why can't she just say I'm not a pie pony, I am a cake pony? Because we've seen her eat multiple cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't she have just said that rather than having it go to this level to where Pinkie goes almost into Pinkie Mina Diamond Pie territory again? Also, Lesson Zero references with the freaking...
Yeah, the non-stop blinking and going crazy.
Another episode that I never cared for. I didn't care for Lesson Zero at all.
Hi, girls!
This one was quite a mess to me. This one looked like it belonged more in G3, and it was kind of a mess. It was all over the place, and it just didn't work for me. It wasn't what G4 is known for. To me, this looked like it belonged somewhere else in some different cartoon, and was pointless. I didn't care for it. So, yeah, my verdict's pretty much, I didn't like it. I don't like it. I'll give it a 1 out of 10 because there was some things in there that were quite funny. I like some of the callbacks, but other than that, this one was just an episode that didn't need to exist. So, yeah, that's my verdict. On to you, Mark.
I thought that...
Before that happens, I may not give the Golden Applejack after all. I may have been a bit too hasty on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'll maybe give it...
I was going to say about...
6?
I was going to say 4 out of 10. It wasn't the best episode.
Yeah.
It was quite weak. The actual lesson is okay, but you should have done it a different way.
Yeah, it should have been portrayed way differently. This could have been done so much better. Like, it could have simply been put into the fact that Rainbow said, I don't like pies.
Maybe the writers was thinking, we need episode 23. What's episode 23 about?
Well, when I read the synopsis for it, I just felt, this is a bad episode. This is really a bad episode. Because the idea behind it just seems stupid. Pinkie Pie discovers that Rainbow Dash doesn't like her pies. I'm like, okay, that's her thing. So accept it.
I just realised also, what about Discord? And this episode title, it's all around near the end of the season.
Yep. What about Discord was episode 24, I believe.
Yeah, and thinking we need one more filler. We need one more.
Nope. It was actually 23. I think.
Wow. Is that
23?
I'm trying to remember here.
Was it on season 5?
I think it was in the 20s. I know that for a fact. But no, the main attraction was the one before the season finale.
Yeah.
I remember that for a fact. It was the week before I joined you and Anthony in the reaction. It was my first reaction with you guys was the main attraction. So that would have been episode 23.
Yeah.
Right then.
It's the last like filler episode.
Is that a coincidence then?
I don't know.
I don't know because next week's episode it looks like a storyline base.
Wait, who wrote What About Discord? If it's Josh Hamilton, I'm gonna laugh.
Is it? I don't think it was Josh Hamilton, but
I don't know who it was.
I can take a look.
But this episode just could have been done so much better. It was childish. This looked like something that just belonged in G3 to me, and it didn't. I don't know.
It's a different writer.
It didn't look like it belonged in G3.
Episode 22, season.
It was episode 22. Okay, I was close. Close.
They must be thinking, we need a filler episode. We need a story quick. Make a quick episode.
Yeah, but this just looks like something that belongs in like G3. Seriously. It does. Yeah. Okay. This looks more like something that would be for kids rather than, people of all ages. Although the plot is good.
What about the shipping looks?
Not the plot. But the lesson behind it, okay, that's fine. But the story, horrible. Horribly done. It was childish, stupid. One's opinion over cake and pie. I'll tell you right now. I'm a
cake person.
It depends on the pie. Like chocolate, Coconut cream, pumpkin pie. Those are my favorites. I like apple pie as well. But I only like certain pies. Cake, same deal. It's kind of once again, 50-50. So, Mark, back to your thoughts.
What About Discord is by Neil Dusdow. That's who wrote What About Discord.
Yeah, this episode was just pointless. I didn't care for it at all. I mean, once I saw the main idea behind it, I'm like, oh my god, Hasbro, what the hell? This is bad for G4. This is like a G3 idea stuck into the wrong show.
And he's thinking Pinkie Pie has not realised that she's throwing away the pies. I mean, come on.
Exactly. There's another plot hole. Don't you think she would have noticed that by now? I mean, there's just a lot of things. I don't hate the episode. It's just bad. It's horrible. I don't care for it at all. That idea was just so stupid. This is an episode that will be easily forgotten. Very easily.
Yeah.
I thought she had pies before, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is that a fact? I don't know if that's actually a fact or not.
Yeah, but not with, like, you two agreeing. It was like, yeah.
Well, you're going to get all sorts of vectors and all that stuff of her eating pie and all that crap.
Because I mean, the way I saw it in a way, well, did I see it? But it was kind of like Blythe's voice, but she's actually being Rainbow Dash because she's being Blythe Baxter as Rainbow Dash. So it's Blythe Baxter inside Rainbow Dash.
I mean, yeah, it was just silly. It was very silly.
Did you?
The only great scene that I saw in that entire episode was that one where she turns into like that monster in Pinkie's, memory, or how she thought she got rid of the pies.
Yeah, the main villain, like shooting laser beams in her eyes.
Now Rainbow Dash turned to a she-demon. Lovely.
Oh, don't want to see that.
She's not. Look right there. She's not even interested in the pie either.
And she wasn't
cake eating.
She wasn't.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. That was I want to say that was the first one.
Did she eat the pie in the Grand Gang Gala before she met the Wonderbolts? Or Red Investigate, she was eating the pie, wouldn't she?
I don't think that she ever ate a pie. I really don't.
Well, she had the pie on Read It and Weep It.
I don't know, to be honest.
Was it a pie?
No, it was Jello. I think
Jello.
Yeah, I can't remember when she ate a pie. There's no pictures of it.
I don't ever remember her eating a pie. I truly don't.
Well, I didn't really watch much of Rarity Investigates because of the taste.
There's just a lot of things in this episode that were dumb, stupid.
Yeah.
It was a pointless episode that I think will be easily forgotten.
They should have improved it, really.
Yeah, it should have been a different storyline. Should have been totally different and not so childish.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mark, now on to your thoughts.
It was funny in certain areas, continuity and funny in certain areas, but...
Lots of throwbacks.
Lots of throwbacks.
Or not throwbacks, callbacks, my bad.
The storyline...
Silly.
The more of the story
childish.
More of the story was good, but...
The way it was portrayed was not good. No.
Yeah. What about Discord? Do over again.
Okay. Well, no. It's not exactly what about Discord, because what about Discord didn't even have a moral, to be honest.
And
I got at least had a moral.
Again, I got the comic of this as well.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh dear. Oh.
Let me know if there's any improvements in it, or well, this would actually fit in a comic. I could see this fitting into a comic. Oh, hang on. They said that some of the comics were going to be included into this season. So, is this a comic episode?
Well, he has the comic, so could be.
This one is...
I believe it was a comic episode, and that's why it's so silly.
I think this...
Because this works in a comic. This works in comics. Comics are meant to be silly stories. Silly stories with silly plots. Seriously. But turning it into an episode, Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Ah.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
I'm not sure you can see that in the screen share, but it says here.
No, because you're through OBS right now.
Yeah, but once in the thing, it says, there's Rainbow Dash says, "When I hate pies," and she's shouting that line.
When I hate pies.
Rainbow Dash says, "When I hate pies," or hate pie to Pinkie Pie.
Are you sure it's not man I hate pies?
No.
Let me know. Let me know if the comic's actually better. That'd be bad. Well, actually, no,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be because most books are better than the movies and shows.
It actually, Rainbow Dash actually says, "When I hate pie." It's slightly different from the actual story. It's slightly
Well,
different.
it's an adaptation, so you got to remember that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Stephen King's It. Back when it was made. Oh, for God's sake, it was terrible. Nowadays, I haven't seen the new one yet, but I've heard nothing but good things.
At the end of the
I was going to say, yeah.
When
I was going to say that they re-released it.
At the end of the story, Pinkie Pie presents Rainbow Dash with a cake. How do you feel about chocolate cake?
I wonder if this one is actually better. I mean, I wonder if the comic is actually
better.
better.
The comic version would be better. Yeah.
And he's got
because it fits.
Yeah.
In a book, I could see this working. This works. But in a show standard, no.
But does Rainbow actually lie on the comic book?
No, not in a sense, not like in this story, because you've got Granny Smith in there, in this episode, or in this comic book.
Comic. Yeah. So it's not exactly like the episode then.
No, and Rainbow basically said, "I hate pie," but I basically shouted it.
Yeah, I'm not. That's how I feel it should have went. She should have just said, I don't like pie. I'm not a pie pony. I'm a cake. I like cake. I'm not a pie person."
Pig was like, "How do you feel about chocolate cake?" Like she knows what Rainbow Dash likes now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of rants about this episode.
Well, next week's episode title, please.
Uncommon Bonds.
I think this is.
Uncommon Bond.
I think this is connected to the season finale, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. No.
I already know what the season finale is based around, and I'm not going to say it because that's a spoiler alert.
Yeah, but it's more like I'm not sure if next episode is going to be like a storyline episode. I'm not sure.
We'll just have to wait until we watch it.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Which will be tomorrow for us. That'll be tomorrow for us. So we don't have to wait long.
We're actually recording things out of segment because we're going to PonyCon.
We don't want to be spoiled.
Yes. Yeah. We're going to UK PonyCon in Bristol next week.
Where you're going to more than likely get spoiled easily.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
Okay, everybody, I hope you like this episode. You maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, I hope you like this episode. Maybe you didn't. Leave in the comments below if you didn't like it. Give your thoughts in the comments below. And we will see you next week. Yeah.
Yes.
Josh Hamilton, learn how to write a good thing, please.
Easy as pie.